Airbus enters into an agreement with Spirit AeroSystems to acquire part of the company. It comes ahead of Spirit's merger with Boeing, which is expected to be final later this year. Once the deal closes, Airbus will take over production of the A220 pylons at the Wichita facility, in addition to manufacturing programs at other Spirit facilities in the U.S., Europe, and Africa. The rest of Spirit will be acquired by Boeing.